Here's Duchene being traded from the Senators to the Bluejackets, and a lot of Senator fans are up in arms. And my 2 cents here, I'll admit to you fully, I don't know all the inner workings of the Senators here, but people, I think fans of the Senators really need to stop blaming Dorian. I mean, he potentially got 2 first-round picks and 2 prospects for a guy who did not want to be here. Duchene was offered a more than fair deal. He refused to sign. Focus your hate on Melnick for putting the franchise in this position. All he needed to do was just be quiet, just hush. But no, he commented about moving the team, moving players, embarrassing players, and fumbling a horrible PR scene with the Hoffman and Carlson wife-girlfriend thing. And listen, 8 years at $8 million a year. He passed. I just I just don't see it for a guy that doesn't want to be here. What were you left with? And especially when the NHL knows that this player does not want to be here, your return that you get is not the best. Listen, I respect Dorian 100%. He was an amazing scout, and he's a good GM. You can't blame him for trying to do a job without the tools. What are you going to do if it's made public known that Duchene does not want to be here? Imagine trying to cut down a tree with a butter knife. Listen, lack of a hockey market in Ottawa. Ottawa has one of the worst fan bases in the league. They are cheaper than the owner. Complain about price and not going to games. Basically, Ottawa fans are for the majority bandwagon fans, which means no cash. He short-staffed due to lack of funds. Again, $7,000 out of 20,000 seats being sold at games. Real joke. A real joke. Yes, we could, and at the same too, we could easily point the finger at the owner and say, "Hey, why are you only losing $50 million a year? You should be losing $150 million a year." No one else is willing to lose. When players hit their prime, they often want to go to a winning team. Hell, I would, and it's hard for him to convince those players to stay while being in a rebuild, which, by the way, the Sens badly need. Hockey is a business, and if you don't have clients, then you don't have a good business. Sens have drafted and developed a lot of good players. Problem now is that the majority of your top guys are all very young. Hell, Sens have 8 entry-level contracts, 5 rookies, not including all the AHL players they bring up. Dorian hasn't really made bad trades. Look, Carlson wanted out, needed out. Hoffman plus his kid, right? Hoffman, we all know, that story. Zibanejad for Bouchard was, in my opinion, a good trade. You got Bouchard, and he did wonders for us. You needed that type of player, and you didn't need 2 shooting players. Torres and Zibanejad. Torres is being paid $6 million for 6 years for being injured. He has done nothing in Nashville. Let's not forget about all the guys you've drafted: White, Brown, Alex, Batterson, and the prospect goal he got there for Bouchard. So, you know, relax, Senator fans. Relax on your GM. It is what it is, this trade. Duchene didn't want to be here, and the league knew it. Hope all is well.